Hey yo, what is up? My name is Ishan. You're probably busy, which is perfect because on this channel we like to keep things short and sweet. No fluff, just quick and to the point. So in the next few minutes we're going to be going over 3 stocks that are screaming buys. And as always, we don't talk about generic stocks. So if you enjoy these stocks and these short and value-packed videos, make sure to drop a quick sub and let's clock in. So stock number 1 is Simon Property Group, or ticker symbol SPG. Simon Property Group is the largest real estate investment trust and the largest shopping mall operator in the US. So basically they operate and maintain income producing real estate. Now as you can see, their stock has taken quite the hit, falling from a 52-week high of $163 all the way to $70. So this was a stock I had actually bought and sold on its run up to $95 in June, but here is why I'm looking to buy it again, but this time as an investment. Firstly, it's the fact that they weren't actually affected that much by the pandemic. As you can see, apart from having a super diverse portfolio, as we can see from this diagram from the Q2 report, where no single tenant accounts for more than 3.5% of its base minimum rent of US properties, its mall and premium outlet occupancy stood at 92.9% at the end of Q2 of 2020, which is not far off from its US occupancy rate of 95.1% in 2019. And then their average base minimum rent still managed to increase 2.8% to $56.02. So despite the pandemic, you can see pretty much how things have relatively bounced back for them. Last quarter revenue saw a 24% decline to $1.1 billion. Obviously because of missed payments and all that stuff, but new news tells us that SPG's properties are sitting at a 91% operating and open rate right now as of August 7th, compared to a 50% open rate of how many stores and locations in their departments were actually open in all the way back in May. So their tenants have opened and are back in business again, and as we know, July retail sales were jumped 1.2% back to pre-pandemic highs. This combined with the fact that as of June 30th, 2020, they had $8.5 billion of liquidity, consisting of $3.6 billion of cash on hand, including its share of joint venture, and $4.9 billion of available capacity under its revolving credit facilities and term loans. This all combined together just goes to show how strong financially the company really is. Just from the facts, we can see how sharp their recovery was and retail as a whole. So I believe the fact that the stock is trading so cheaply, it's only a matter of time before it begins to soar. It's a screaming buy, and we know that a second lockdown isn't going to happen. So even if a vaccine doesn't come through, retail sales have bounced back. People we know are shopping again. So SPG, Simon Property Group, is probably one of the safest investments you can make in retail with tremendous upside. As we know, there are risks of their tenants going bankrupt. Well, we've heard that SPG has been in talks with Amazon to turn some of those empty stores into Amazon warehouse distribution centers, which I believe would be extremely smart and profitable for them. Anyways, stock number 1 was Simon Property Group. Stock number 2 that is a screaming buy is Elastic NV. This is a stock we called out in the low 80s, and it ran up all the way to a high of 117 and is now at 100. So Elastic has a few products that revolve around search engines, and their main product is ElkStack, which is a game-changing open source tool. ELK stands for Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. So I found this chart that might help you visualize how it works. So Logstash collects and transforms the data, Elasticsearch allows you to search through all that data easily, and Kibana is a tool that allows you to visualize that data by creating all these cool looking charts. If you think about it, companies have thousands of logs, and all that data, they have to go through it. And manually or creating their own tools takes a ton of time and a ton of money, and hence the opportunity for Elastic. This allowed them to absolutely smash earnings expectations, and with the continuous growth of big data expected to be worth over $100 billion in 2027, Elastic has an insane amount of room to grow. Especially with the introduction of 5G, when there's going to be so much data and all that stuff to go through, Elastic just has a ton of opportunity. Each quarter they're growing at over 50%, which is insane. As more and more business processes shift online during the pandemic, Elastic is just going to continue to benefit and make so much money. So the last and final stock is Tesla stock. I made a video explaining why Tesla stock would hit $1,000 again last week, so I won't go too much in depth here, so check out that video for more details. But Tesla stock has pulled back approximately 20% since its highs, which was bound to happen. But why Tesla is a screaming buy? Simply because its battery day is right around the corner on September 22nd. There have been rumors of a 1,000,000-mile battery, which, as the name suggests, is a battery that could last 1,000,000 miles and would put an end to all these misconceptions that EV batteries don't last very long and would just make them all around more competitive compared to regular cars. Then there are rumors of Tesla using silicon nanowire anodes. There's no need to go too in depth about them, but basically they would be absolute game changers. The technology would allow battery cells that are half the weight and take up half as much space as current lithium-ion batteries, paving the way for 400 watt-hour per kg energy density, where the batteries in current Tesla Model 3s have a density of around 250 watt-hour per kg. Using these anodes, a Tesla Model 3 long range could have a range of over 500 miles for the same weight compared to a current max range of 322 miles. That's a massive improvement, so I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla stock ran up in anticipation of the event. This all makes Tesla the last and final screaming buy. So let me know down below what you guys think about these 3 banger stocks and any other stocks you guys may be watching, and make sure you've subscribed and liked, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, clocking out for now. Peace.
Let's go.